What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and we have to talk about a very important The Last of Us remake rumor. And this comes from a person on Twitter, gone by the name of Insider WTF. The snitch, it's actually Tom DeLonge in the Blink-182 video. It's a profile picture. I love it. But no, this person has popped up literally out of nowhere, and they are, to date, maybe the great. I don't want to oversell it, but no, this person came out and they predicted perfectly the state of play. The only one, perfectly. So, did they steal it from somebody? I mean, I didn't see anybody else do it. Do they work it? So, I don't know. I don't know what the thing that allows this person to be so good is, but this person, in my opinion, needs to be believed. I mean, you don't just get the state of play entirely right the way that this person did, and this is also the same person that leaked the name of that Hideo Kojima game, Overdose. Tom Henderson, I'm not sure if he knew the title or not, but this person knew the title separate from Tom's reporting of Hideo Kojima's, horror game. So they got the state of play entirely right. They got the name of Hideo Kojima's horror game that seems to upset, by the way, a lot of gaming journalists, because it's maybe that person broke an NDA. Maybe they didn't. Maybe gaming journalists are just salty, which would not surprise me. But this person now is 2 for 2. All right. Now, today, they posted part 1, 2/9/2022. Now, it's in reverse order, so it's 9/2. September 2nd is the date. And it's got a controller, PlayStation, and then it's got a PC. So obviously you can guess that. So part 1 means The Last of Us remake, right? That's what they're signaling. So and I think Tom Henderson responded to this too, and saying that maybe it's similar things that he's heard. Basically, and what people have kind of been saying in the insider community, it seems, is like The Last of Us remake is almost like a buffer in case God of War gets pushed, right? If God of War is like a October, November, or even like a December game, Last of Us couldn't be maybe where they wanted God of War in the first place. Does that make sense? I mean, that's not set in stone, and they are just rumors, right? But it makes sense. It makes sense that something like that would happen. So, I mean, again, this is a very specific date. To be honest, it's so specific, and it also is so early in September that I think you'd have to announce it at Summer Game Fest. Because if the Sony big showcase, the big PlayStation showcase, is going to be in September, you can't announce it in September and have it released in the past from when you're announcing it, right? So to me, the only thing that really makes sense at this point, unless people are wrong, unless maybe there's a showcase in July or August, right? But if there's not, which I really don't think there will be, then this could very, very easily be a Summer Game Fest, a Jeff Keighley thing tomorrow. Literally tomorrow, he could announce it and give this date. So obviously the date is very specific. It's taking a big gamble, because if it's not that date, then that's that's very incorrect. You know what I mean? So that is a gamble that they put the date there, but that also could signal confidence, right? And then you also have, again, the 2 symbols. So PlayStation. Now, you have to imagine it's only PS5. That's my thing. I think it's only going to be on PS5. I guess it doesn't have to, but I just think it's going to be. And then PC. PC is very interesting to me, because while I have said this has actually been a theory of mine for years, you can go back and check, The Last of Us multiplayer. Okay, the multiplayer, I've always said I would not be shocked in the slightest if the multiplayer came out day one on PlayStation systems and PC. And we've talked about maybe Sony's strategy of trying to get all the people possible to buy a PlayStation game and then go to PC, or just give it to PC players to make more money, whatever it is. And that works for single player games like Spider-Man. It makes sense to delay, not having it come out the same day, having it come out, well, maybe not 4 years later, but having it come out, having PC players play it, make extra money. You already got all the people that are going to play it on PlayStation and want a PlayStation for Spider-Man, right? So it makes sense for a single player game, but a multiplayer game, like The Last of Us, Factions, it doesn't, it would actually only expand your player base to put it on anything you want to day one. So put it on PC day one, because you're going to have more players, which means the game most likely can stay around longer and you're going to make more money, right? So it makes sense to do that. For this, though, The Last of Us remake to also be on PC day one, that would be the first one they've ever done. Is that? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the case, right? None of these other games. Well, they've just started putting games to PC. God of War, Horizon, Days Gone. I don't think they've ever had a game day one, and something as big as that. Last of Us 1 remake, day one, PS5. and PC. That would be, I don't know how that's gonna go over with some Sony, diehards. And think however you want. I won't. I'll leave it there. I don't want to get too far into it. I don't want to make the video too long. But I imagine that may make people mad because it's not exclusive to PlayStation. That's factually correct. But yet again, I mean, if you're going to say that the Xbox has no exclusives, right? Zero, because they always come on PC. So you got to be careful with how you use your wording, and especially in the console wars that is the internet. But no, so that's the situation. I believe him. I mean, I don't really know why you wouldn't believe him at this point. At this point, to me, he's earned enough respect, or she, actually, whoever this person is, they have earned enough respect where they've gotten everything perfect, and it's like, that why not? And you know what? If this is announced tomorrow at Summer Game Fest, then these things would be very, to the right people, you would be able to get this information. Like, I said September 2nd, that's a very specific date that shows a lot of confidence. But, like, if this is tomorrow's show, if this is at tomorrow's show, it could have easily been leaked, like, right now. Could have been, like, and Jeff Keighley probably wouldn't be very happy about that, but it could have been leaked and this person picked it up and bam. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that it could be specific because we could literally hear this stuff tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I hope to see you all on the next one.